Hey floor cleaners, it's John here, and in this video I want to talk about why accountability is so important to the success and growth of your floor cleaning business. If you've never heard of me before, my name's John Williams and I run a company called Ads Grow Business, or AGB, and we specialize in one thing and one thing only: getting floor cleaning businesses like yours booked out with jobs on autopilot using our specialist digital marketing system. And I'm on a personal mission to try and help as many floor cleaning business owners as humanly possible, whether that's through working with us on a one-on-one basis inside our program or through this YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Holding yourself and your team accountable for the bad and for the good. Holding both yourself and your team members accountable is critical to the success of your floor cleaning business. And here's why. People that aren't held accountable for their actions generally don't perform to the best of their abilities. And of course, this drives down the overall performance of the company and results in low quality services, which, guess what, results in bad reviews, which results in bad reputation, which results in your business going down the pan, as we say. When people can make excuses without the thought of any consequences, when people can kind of get away with being lazy in your business and not going the extra mile, people tend to become disengaged in the business, your employees and stuff. When people stop caring, people stop believing in the business, in the company that they're working for. And as a result, other people's work will suffer as well. It can spread like a virus through your company. People just feel like, yeah, whatever, like the boss doesn't care, we're not that bothered, whatever. And then that's when things really go to crap for your business. So it's really important that you have some kind of accountability, that there are some kind of rules, regulations in place and things and guidelines that people need to follow, and people need to know the consequences of not following those rules and not delivering what's going to happen to them. And the expectations need to be set and the expectations need to be met. Otherwise, people just get relaxed and they just get lazy, and that's not good for business. In actual fact, a lack of accountability is most harshly felt by your most high-performing staff, not the people who routinely make excuses. For the most part, people who don't excel at their job tend to like it when they're not responsible for what they do. And so this raises the question of who you want to have working for your company and how much responsibility you want to place on your staff. Fundamentally, as the boss owner of the company, you need to decide if you want your organization, your floor cleaning business, to have a culture of accountability. Ultimately, your long-term success depends greatly on your ability to hold people accountable. This system of responsibility, though, starts with you, the leader. If you want other people to take responsibility for their roles in the business, then all starts with you, and you need to be taking responsibility and holding yourself accountable yourself as the owner in the business. Otherwise, how can you expect anybody else to care if you don't care yourself? You need to be very clear with your expectations. You need to give your team very specific expectations and be clear about what their individual responsibilities are. Don't forget to back these up with talks and reminders. This helps to ensure that everybody's always on the same page and ready to succeed. What you need to set is some KPIs, some key performance indicators. Let's say you've got a carpet cleaning technician working for you. This is what I expect of you. And you can maybe create like a document, like an employee manual. This is what we expect. You can maybe have some kind of tracker maybe they need to fill in, that you need to fill in, that basically ensures that every week they're doing these step-by-step actions, that, you know, when they're in the home, there's a checklist that they have to follow, and there's a certain percentages, certain targets, certain things that they need to hit each week. And then what you need to be doing is checking in regularly to make sure that those KPIs, those key performance indicators, are being met. And then obviously, as you do that process, where you come across issues and problems, you need to make sure that you don't just brush those problems under the carpet. You need to make sure that you tackle those issues. So if some of those targets that you set for your technicians are not being met, if the standards are not being hit, you need to make sure that you have those conversations and that you implement a strategy to resolve those issues, whatever that may be. And ultimately, the most important thing with this is to communicate communicate to communicate to communicate. It's all about talking and communication. You want to be making sure that you're getting together with your team every week, every day, having a check-in, having a company huddle, again, reminding them of what your expectations are, driving home what's going to be expected of them of that day, that coming week, and making sure that everybody's on track and they're on the same page. And here is a little sort of graph that just kind of like illuminates that in a visual form. So we can see here on this graphic, we got clear expectations, setting them from the start, letting your team know exactly what their targets, what their goals are, what they're expected to do inside your company. Make sure though that you start with yourself, because if you want everybody to buy in to your company culture, then you obviously need to lead by example. Communicate regularly, regular check-ins, have some sort of tracking in there to track and manage these KPIs, these targets, so that you can identify what the issues are and tackle those issues as and when they come up. So hopefully you saw some value in this, and it really drives home. If you've got a floor cleaning business at the moment, you've got technicians out there, and maybe like everybody's got a little bit comfortable, you know, the same guy's been working with you for years and stuff like that. If you don't have these systems in place, standards can slip, and over a long period of time, things can go from bad to worse, and gradually it can be the downfall of your company. So if you don't have these things in place, put them in place, because this is all about protecting your business, your livelihood. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button down below so that you get notified when the next video comes out. And if you'd like to find out a little bit more about working with us on a one-on-one basis inside of our specialist program, head down to the description below, where you'll also find a link to find out more information. See you on the next video. Peace.